Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in the music world lately. So, BTS, one of the biggest global phenomena in music, has decided not to submit their work for the Grammys this year. And you know what? The Grammys CEO, Harvey Jr., is saddened by this. But here's the thing, this isn't just about BTS or the Grammys. It's about a much bigger conversation in the music industry, and personally, I think it's a moment we all need to pay attention to. First off, let's talk about why BTS made this decision. They posted on Instagram that they hope music can be heard and loved for what it is, rather than being divided by region or language. That's a powerful statement, right? It's not just about them, it's about the broader issue of how music is categorized and recognized. And this ties directly into the Grammys' new Asian pop category, which has been a hot topic since it was announced. Now, Harvey Jr. says the category was created to celebrate the diversity and growth of pop music from Asia. On the surface, that sounds great, more representation, more recognition. But here's where it gets tricky. What many people don't realize is that adding a genre-specific category like this can sometimes feel like a double-edged sword. Yes, it shines a spotlight on Asian artists, but it also raises questions about whether these artists are being boxed in or excluded from the more prestigious general categories. In my opinion, this is where the real tension lies. Mason Jr. insists that artists can still compete in both genre and general categories, but let's be real, how often does that actually happen? And even if it does the Asian pop label unintentionally limit how these artists are perceived? I mean, if you take a step back and think about it, music is universal. It transcends borders and languages, and categorizing it too strictly can feel like missing the point. What makes this really interesting is that BTS isn't the first major act to step back from the Grammys. The Weeknd, Drake, Morgan Wallen, they've all done it too. And each time, it sparks the same debate. Are the Grammys truly serving the global music community, or are they stuck in outdated systems? From my perspective, this isn't just about awards, it's about how we value and celebrate art in an increasingly interconnected world. One thing that immediately stands out is Mason Jr.'s emphasis on expansion, more categories, more recognition. But expansion doesn't always mean progress. Sometimes, it can feel like a band-aid solution to deeper issues. For example, if the goal is to celebrate Asian artists, why not ensure they're genuinely competing on equal footing in the general categories? A detail I find fascinating is that BTS has consistently broken records and barriers globally, yet they've never won a major Grammy. What this really suggests is that there's still a disconnect between the Grammys and the global music landscape. If you ask me, this whole situation raises a deeper question. What does it mean for music to be universal? Should awards like the Grammys be about celebrating music in all its forms, or should they reflect the industry's current structures? Personally, I think the answer lies somewhere in between. We need systems that honor diversity without compartmentalizing it. We need conversations that go beyond categories and focus on the art itself. So, where does this leave us? BTS's decision is more than just a snub, it's a statement about the kind of music industry they want to see. And Harvey Jr.'s response, while respectful, feels like it's missing the bigger picture. In my opinion, the Grammys need to do more than just add categories, they need to rethink how they engage with global artists and audiences. Because at the end of the day, music isn't about labels, it's about connection. What do you think? Is the Asian pop category a step forward, or does it miss the mark? Let me know in the comments. And if you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just about BTS or the Grammys, it's about the future of music itself. How do we make sure that art is celebrated for what it is, not where it comes from? That's the question we should all be asking.